My Argus C3 has some lubrication issues, so the lubrication has dried out, making the focusing really tough, and the aperture control is totally frozen up. Let's take it apart. Let's see if we can clean up any of the dried oil, and then use some sewing machine oil to make it all work nice and new again. Now I'm starting with this one, even though I have quite a few cameras to do, because I think the Argus C3 is the less likely for me to break, because then once I'm done with this, I can take that knowledge and I can do my Icoflex or Ecoflex, whatever it's pronounced. Maybe try my Bolex, maybe try my Kodak, and also try an old Polaroid that I have. So let's see how to take this thing apart, and I think we might be able to just focus on this part right here. Oh, okay, so nice. So we might not have to even really undo much. I think we can probably take some of this oil and put it inside of here. It might not even have to clean much out. Try not to put too much in. That's probably too much, but oh well. Oh, whoa. It's very easy on this way, but going this way is very difficult. You know what? I think I need a closer look, so let's see if this ring comes off. Oh, that's easy enough. Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. That's good. Definitely some black grease though. Oh, these have some issues. That's for sure. Now this seems like something where stuff will start popping out, so... There we go. So we can actually clean the mirror there. Both of them. Ah, darn. So I guess now you gotta remove the front cover in order to get to most of it. Well, I think we could just get away with putting some more on here. Just working it a bit. I'll put it inside this little lip in here. Oh, whoa. There we go. Yes. Tiny bit. And that'll work its way through. Not sure if that should have, I don't know, grease or not. It's not the same whenever you do it. All the stuff's coming out. This might be, like residue that's evaporated from any oils that were in it. That tends to happen. Oh, weird. That's not yellow anymore. Weird. Oh, I see. Okay. So that is pushed in. So it needs to be forced. There we go. Okay. So that took a few minutes. There's a gear here that rubs on this gear, which follows this, and you have to push this up, and there's a spring loader bit, and it just makes it kind of difficult. Okay. Now, onto this. Figure if I can get it apart, then I can clean it up later. Oh, shoot. I was trying to get it. Okay, so these pins come out. Interesting. So I looked online, and evidently you should be able to unscrew that. I'm not sure which direction you unscrew it, so we'll figure that out. But evidently these entire lenses are very cheap online. It's like $10 or so. So I'm not too worried about breaking this now. It's pretty well seized on there. You know what? I wonder if somebody tried to use WD-40 to lubricate this and then all gunked up. That could be it. It's trying to go now. It's going to look like crap, but it's an Argus and it's American made, so it's going to look like crap anyway. I just have such bad luck with American made cameras. I just think they're not very designed very well. Oh yeah, there's a lot of gunk in there. It's like crystals. Weird, I'll tell you a closer look at that. This lens, top lens, is flat side down, round side up. And there's this, which is cone shaped in the middle. Big cone on the top. Or I guess like narrow rim on the top, wide rim on the bottom. I cannot tell that apart. It's what's that, concave? Goes in on both sides. Feels exactly the same. That's what I was doing with. Huh. Now, just in case me clamping that down on the vise so hard has deformed it, let's just a little bit there and see if that helps. Now, I could be wrong, but I think maybe isopropyl alcohol could do something. Like, I don't know, we'll see. Oh my god. Oh, it's working. Oh, so that's it. Isopropyl alcohol can do the trick. So that is a very good lesson learned, and I'm glad I first tried on my Argus and not my Ecoflex or Icoflex or my Bolex. Got ourselves some degreaser. Actually, I could probably use those to degrease my hands too, so no sense in not doing that. Oh yeah, that's some nice stuff. What a weird sound. Huh. Well, anyway, so the degreaser's all kind of done its work, and I'm gonna go take it upstairs and rinse off all the bits and bobs, and then we should have a nice set of clean lenses and metal stuff. So if you're having issues with the aperture, I think what you can do is you can just spread it out like so. I'll just keep it like that now that I have it together. Hopefully it stays together. So I have one of these microfiber cloths for regular glasses. I'm going to clean this, and then I'm going to use these dentist tweezers to insert them. Looks good to me. Yeah. Oh wait. That might be the wrong one. Oh yeah, okay, so it's not the bigger one, it's the smaller one. I see. And so again, that is round side out. Ah, there we're going. I get it. So this outer ring has a spot that moves around that can be accessible through that little slit. Like that. I see. So in this piece, the notch goes into that little hole. So now it's on there, and if I twist this now, it goes with it. Nice. Looks like we got it, so that's good. But now it's not able to go any further, which is unfortunate. Oh, I get it. So this has been open before. I see now. So this should not be down that far. Whoever took this apart before screwed it down too far, as did I. So we shall find where this goes in there and remove this. Now you see the bar, or like the, I'll just take it out. So that locks into there, and that gives a lot of room. So we don't need to push it in all that far, and I think that'll relieve some of the problems. There we go. That's what I was wanting. You know, good enough for me. I'm getting tired of this camera anyway. Oh, no, seems to at least kind of work. Oh, so wonderful. 3.5 to 16. And it does seem to go the right way too. That'd be funny if it went backwards. This is just such a terrible design. I'd much rather take a Switar over this. That looks pretty good. That's the view of my CFL light over my head. Those are all on. And that is working. Check that out. That, I think, is finished. So I'm just not going to put much lubricant inside there because it probably already has enough left over that the degreaser didn't take out. Either way, it might be okay letting it dry because I actually don't use this thing. But if I ever do end up using it and it ever gives me issues, then I might put a fraction of a drop of oil in there because I don't want it to evaporate and get over everything, because that's the problem I've seen on a couple lenses before, especially with my zoom lens on my Bolex whenever I take that thing apart. Well, that's pretty much all of that. So yeah, I've learned quite a bit from this. I'm glad that if things are ever getting hard, I can use a solvent such as hydrogen peroxide, or sorry, isopropyl alcohol to break all the old dried lubricant free. So that's a nice little thing to know. And I'm glad I first tried with this and not with my Bolex or my EcoFlex. Well, next time I think I might try the Polaroid, the Kodak, or I might just jump right to the EcoFlex and see how that goes. Because this one, it actually works, it needs a cleaning because it smells like smoke and it's terrible and has like a bunch of gunk on the outside of the lenses, but the inside seems fine. So I probably don't have to take it apart too much. Oh wait, no, actually this one has a very stiff focus. So I probably will remove that. We'll see how that goes. But I don't want to take apart too much because most of it still seems to be in pretty working order. But if I do have to take it apart and if it's pretty seized, then I know to use isopropyl alcohol to help unseize it. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you very much for watching. See ya!